matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey, guys. Well, the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Lopez. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Chalk up 2 there.
But when you watch everything Caldwell-Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Fires from 14, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area. Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now, here's Banchero. He has been an incredibly difficult matchup for all of their opponents, averaging 29 points a game.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
He gets that one.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. The 3. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And that's his game. Middleton knows he's out there to shoot the rock whenever he gets a good look.
Takes a 3. And that one's good. Suggs has got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All fans on the court is your next squad. All right, Magic fans, here we are, the teaser. Make some noise.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Damian Lillard, 3rd, and of course, Jalen Suggs.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
And that's something he can really use to his advantage. It gives him an edge against more imposing defenders.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against San Antonio.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
and you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year, and on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Bring those moves.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Chris Middleton. Prince checked in for Jackson. And Rollins subbed in for Damian Lillard. Here's De Silva. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Yeah, he with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
To the inside. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Anthony. Finished off the break.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Orlando Magic looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Green is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Prince in at the 3. Trent gets the bucket. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
What I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And another three for Milwaukee.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Here's Isaac. Hands it from downtown. Isaac's got 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Trent outside. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues, and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Green. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And Anthony gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Banchero against Antetokounmpo. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Anthony. And he just worked New York in that last game.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking to the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's now go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Magic in second.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, there's Bitadze. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad. Cole Anthony, he has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Taurean Prince. And Lillard subbed in for Trent. Here's Portis. That shot, no good. Great defense that time from Banchero.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Lopez. It's deflected. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Banchero finds Suggs from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And that one is good from Suggs. 9 points for Jalen Suggs.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
A look here now at the Magic. They've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Orlando Magic.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's De Silva, offline with his 3. Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point. It's a great finish! Oh, my.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And that one's good. Suggs has got 11 points. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And Middleton, the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter. Stolen by Jackson. Lillard against Suggs. Lillard surveying the D. No good with the triple.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Suggs. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Free throw no good for Giannis. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Lillard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. With a break in the action, let's now look at the league's top scorers. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
That shot a little beyond his normal range. Giannis has got 7 now in this quarter.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
A drive by Giannis.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Bitadze, and he gets it to go. Bitadze's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Sharp assist by Suggs, capable of running your attack.
Jackson has the open look, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game, but they might need someone else to step up as well.
Carter for 3. They get it again. Outside Anthony. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 16. Jackson down low. He's covered by Suggs. Jackson misses. Suggs with the ball. He's got 13. Hits the three-point bomb. Suggs has got 16 points.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Get ready, everyone. See yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. You're on the big screen.
teams changing it up here. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And Lillard kicks to Green. Three-pointer. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his fourth assist in this one.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Rebounded by the Bucks.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Carter. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Orlando with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
What they're banking on is us going too quick, forcing turnovers. That's how they can score. Just be solid, okay? Come on.
Telling his guys not to fall into their trap. He clearly wants them, Greg, to play their style of basketball.
And that's great advice. You can't afford to play the other team's pace or you're just going to get torched.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Gary Trent is out there with Green, and it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. Pass to Prince. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Prince has got himself on the board with three there.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Bucks trail by 13. Here's Giannis. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, look, he's got range. You can't give him any space out there.
Green passes to Portis. Puts up a three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Portis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
You know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Prince. Jackson, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Green. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Good work there as it goes. Suggs has got 9 points here in the second half.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's De Silva. That three off the mark.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Here's Banchero. Itadze. And it's in there. And the Magic lead by 10.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Shoots a fader, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Bucks trail by 8. Middleton looking it over. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Banchero's got 22.
That shot is huge for Banchero. When he's knocking that down, it changes the defense's entire approach to him.
Nobody near Lillard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Suggs, and he converts the layup. 20 points for him.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paolo Banchero.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Caldwell Pope on the wing, defended by Middleton, drains the 3-pointer.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 13. Trent with it. Isaac picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Bucks, Gary Trent Jr.
So he can't get either to fall. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. A nice shot by Harris. And the Magic lead by 15.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.